in this video, I'm going to share with you a simple and quick energy hack to help you diffuse negative energy when you are triggered by a person or a situation and change the outcome. Hello, my name's Kirsty Elizabeth, and if you're new to this channel, I'm here to help you break through your limitations and become your most aligned, empowered, and authentic self so you can create the life you're dreaming of. So, our energy is everything, our attention is everything. Our observation, our reactions when we get triggered, our perceptions, the stories we tell ourselves of an event, of a situation, of a person, of a condition is everything. So, if you want to change the outcome to something that you don't like, you're not happy with, something that's going on that you just wish would be different, then we need to create that change within us. Our outside world is a projection of our internal consciousness, of our energy, of our thoughts, our belief system, our self-image. All of these things, we are just projecting it. We're sending it out into the universe, and the universe is reflecting it back to us like a mirror. So if there is something that keeps happening, a repeating pattern, or there's something between you and another person, this is a really, really simple way to change your energy so that you stop projecting the same thing out to the universe and the universe stops projecting it back. It's also a beautiful opportunity to ask yourself, can I look at this in a different way? Why is this happening for me? What is it within me that needs to be healed that is coming up because of this? And I'll give you an example of this. So this trick is very, very simple, takes 2 minutes, and you can do it anywhere. All it does is involves, so say something's happening that you don't like happening, someone's having an argument with you, other people are having an argument, there's a whole situation going on that you don't like, you don't feel comfortable, and you also know can run away with you, so that you start focusing on it more and more and more, and actually it's just going to gain more and more momentum, and you want to put a stop to that momentum right now. What's been really, really helpful for me in these situations has to just become aware, first of all, because without self-awareness, we can't change anything. Is to become aware of what's happening, become aware of that negative emotion, become aware of the story that I'm telling myself about what this means, the perception I have, the perspective I have, what I'm feeding into, like what I'm allowing my ego and fear to tell me what is going to happen in the future, because that's what tends to happen, doesn't it? When we feel negative emotions, we start picking up momentum. And then we start fearing about it. We're not just dealing with it in the present moment. We actually fear it going into the future, and it turns into this whole massive, big deal that's a nightmare and a catastrophe. And we don't want that to happen. And then we feed into it through our attention. So what we want to do is just become aware of that negative emotion, because it's trying to tell us something. It's telling us we're not in alignment with where we want to be, with who we want to be, with the situation that we actually desire. It's giving us feedback in real time, as Abraham Hicks tells us. Our emotions are our navigational system. So it's just giving us feedback. And then we want to think, okay, what is the situation? Who's the person? And what am I telling myself this means? And in that moment, it's about acceptance, it's about forgiveness, and it's about sending out love. Now, when you're feeling very triggered, I know this can be a very, very difficult thing to do, but I am telling you that it will completely change how you feel, what you're sending out, which will also change what you're getting back. So this is really to do it inside of you, to heal these things inside of you, to change these things inside of you. You're not necessarily doing it to get a specific outcome, but it's extremely likely that you will change the outcome through doing this work. So just think of the person, and then just imagine that person just being showered with golden love, golden energy, golden light. Just imagine in whatever way feels good for you to see it, feel it, hear it, smell it, taste it, whatever works for you. Just imagine, just intend it. This person just suddenly being filled with golden light energy, and just make it stronger, make it stronger. Really be there in that moment. Really connect to it as if it's actually happening. Even though you feel triggered, even though you're angry, even though it's not fair, even though you're worried, even though you're in fear, these emotions, when you hold them into you, are going to really hurt you. They're not going to hurt the other person. So send them this golden energy. And at the same time, one of my favorite practices for healing anything, changing anything, is Ho'oponopono. Simply think of this person, imagine them standing in the golden light, and just repeat in your mind, I'm sorry, please forgive me, Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And as you do that, your heart will start to open. It will start to expand. You'll start to feel love in your heart as you go through that prayer and you're sending this love energy out to this person. Even though it's someone in the moment, you're thinking, but I hate them. Do it regardless because you're trying to change your energetic attachment to them. There are cords linking you to this person, to this situation. And as long as you're linked, it's going to keep happening over and over again. And again, we can also say, but it's not fair. Why is it me that has to do the work? I didn't even do anything wrong. But in that, all we're doing is not taking self-responsibility for our own creation of our own life, right? Our life is a projection of what we're thinking, feeling, and how we're acting inside. So by not wanting to take responsibility for that, we're not actually taking responsibility for our own life. We're doing all of this for us. We're not doing it for other people. We're doing it for us to feel better, for us to raise our vibration, for us to expand into a new level of consciousness, for us to change our reality. Okay. So when you do this, you will immediately cut those cords. You will feel that detachment. It will stop having power over you. You will have an energetic reset. You'll bring yourself back to neutral and often above neutral, often feeling more into love, into gratitude, into freedom, into surrender, and then just set the intention to surrender this situation to universe, God, higher power, whatever your belief system, set the intention to surrender it and then let it go. And this is so, so powerful. So the way I've used this in the past is there was a situation with one of my children at school, and the threats they were receiving at the time felt very scary and they felt very violent. So obviously it was a major concern. Now, the thing with me as well is I was bullied at school for quite a period of time and in quite an intense way. So this really, really triggered that in me. So combine that with the love of your child and the desire, the overwhelming need to protect, there was a lot of emotion in there. There was a lot of attachment. There was a lot of anger. There was a lot of frustration. There was a lot of pain. There was all sorts of things going on. And I just got the inspiration when I was out walking my dogs, when the anger was boiling up in me, the fear, the frustration that I couldn't do anything. And I just got the inspiration to just send these people. I'd never met them. I didn't know what they looked like. It didn't matter. I just imagined these people and I just filled them with golden light. I imagined the golden light going over them, showering over them, a golden light of love. And I just kept thinking of that and then repeating Ho'oponopono. I did it every day. I kept doing it. Every time I was thinking about this situation, I kept doing it. And within a matter of just a week or two, the situation had been completely dissolved. It wasn't even a situation anymore. And they actually all ended up becoming friends. I mean, I didn't even do it for that purpose. I was doing it to heal in me old wounds that were being triggered from my past, but the negative emotion, the pain, the worry, the fear, all of these things, because I knew if I kept that within me, I would be creating other situations, other conditions in my life that would be continued to reflect back at me. I didn't want to hold fear, worry, anger in my energetic body. I didn't want to hold these fearful thoughts and beliefs and worries in my consciousness. I didn't want to be sending that out to the universe to bring it back to me again. No, thank you. I wanted to heal whatever pattern was going on, whatever pattern was being repeated through generations. I wanted to heal that. And so that was my intention. And it was amazing. And then a client of mine as well had two young children. She was a single mum, had two young children that just kept fighting all the time, that would never get ready for school. It was always an absolute nightmare for her to get up in the morning, get them to do what they needed to do. They'd fight, or one of them was particularly difficult. And it was just draining her. And she didn't look forward to it. And it had become this repetitive, negative, low vibrational thing that happened every single morning. So I shared this technique with her and she absolutely loved the idea. So that evening, before they went to bed, she showered her girls in golden energy, sending them so much love, sending them peace, sending them comfort. She intended for them to just wake up in a really calm way the next morning. So as she got up in the morning, again, she just imagined them being covered in golden light. She went off to get ready, I think. And then when she came back downstairs, She was so surprised to see her two girls on the sofa together, playing with an iPad, completely ready for school, completely happy, completely in harmony, and just like it was nothing she'd ever seen. And it just happened overnight, almost in an instant. So she could only attribute that to the work that she was doing within her because she was changing what she was observing, what she was perceiving of, what she was intending, and she was changing her energy. And of course, our children react to our energy as well. They can feel it. So they're going to mirror back to us what we are sending out, whether it's if it's frustration, they're going to do more things to frustrate us. So by doing this, she really reset her vibration, expected a more positive outcome, but also was completely unattached to it. She didn't try and manipulate this situation. All she was doing was just releasing the old negative energy and filling her girls up with golden energy, which was again creating a new energetic bonding cord between her and her girls so that they could feel calmer, so that they could be in more harmony and they could go about their day with more inner peace. And she started doing this with them for different things, and it just worked so incredibly well for her. So the reason I wanted to share those two stories, and I know they're both related to children, so you might not have any children, but this can relate to anything, any relationship in your life, anything in your life, really. Your life is basically made of relationships, even your relationship to money, your relationship to business or your job, your relationship to the universe, your relationship to how life is responding to you. It's all relationships. So you can use this for any one of those things. Just imagine the golden light and then repeating Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Every time you feel that emotional charge, the emotional negative charge, and then let it go, detach, surrender, and then just watch the miracles come. I would love to hear from you when you've tried this out. Make sure you come back and comment and let us know what you did, how it helped you, and what was the result that you got. I would love to know all the different ways that this can be used and this can help people all around the world. So I cannot wait to hear any of those. And in the meantime, I have a free energy cheat sheet that I'd love to share with you. I'll put it in the link in the description. It'll be straight at the top. You can go ahead and download that. And in that, you will receive a PDF, a cheat sheet with 3 powerful techniques, energy healing and clearing techniques that you can use to clear and protect your energy in 10 minutes a day so that you can feel more in your power, more in your energy, more aligned, and go about your day in a deeper sense of peace, openness, and fulfillment. So if that sounds like something you need in your life right now, make sure you go ahead and download it. And I will also be linking up another video for you to watch next, which is something that will help you detach from someone else's energy. If you're feel like you're having psychic attacks, if someone is holding on to you, or you are just stuck on someone else from the past, and that's perfect for you. Watch that one next. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. And also please subscribe if you like this kind of content and you want to see more. And I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. And I'm sending so much love to you.